you think of the third period? You just weren't able to get over the hump.
Yeah, I mean, we knew we were going to battle probably some fatigue tonight. I thought that it's disappointing. It was two goals on a power play or penalty kill, I should say, and just some missed couple mistakes. It's in your net. But till that point, the penalty kills were good. There was another good penalty kill in there. We knew you were going to battle fatigue. We just couldn't pull through. There were some good things, but obviously the result wasn't what we wanted.
And when you talk about fatigue, do you mean mental fatigue too? It seemed like even a couple decisions in the third period were just off.
It is. That's what fatigue does. It's usually mental as well as physical. I mean, obviously you can probably track the speed of guys and see that it's a different game. But yes, and it's adapting. And I thought we did well in that regard. We had chances to score. Saros was good. We didn't convert, and probably obviously wanted to limit a couple that went in our net. So, it was not it was a game that we kept close enough that had we converted, it's a winnable game, and it's not going to be pretty, but it's just a little bit more. Maybe again a little bit better on the penalty kill. We don't give up two. It's 1-0 us going to the third, whatever it is. But it's just below the bar tonight in that regard, and that's the result. But absolutely, you're going to have mental fatigue, and again, it's dealing with it. It's adjusting, adapting, and that's what I said, reducing mistakes in that area.
Impressions of Bo? You get a goal, you get an assist, and he was up on the power play, up in the play, just kind of showed the skills you thought he had, I assume.
Absolutely. He's dynamic, and when you in the peer group with Darlene, a year different, a draft year different, has won a Stanley Cup, is the top 5 pick, to have him, knowing he's gone through incredible experiences already in this league, and keep in mind they're both around 22 years old. Not a lot of life experience yet, although they've got some NHL experience. Dynamic, and it's exciting to see the potential of those two players. I thought Darlene was a bit tired tonight. He didn't execute the way he normally does. But you can see those two together are going to be very, very good for us, and it's exciting to have that and know that, even though the outcome tonight was disappointing.
When you as coaches prepare Bo for this game, obviously you can't put too much on him. Do you just basically give him the basics and just tell him to go play his game because it's the first one?
Simplify it as much as you can. That's why I mentioned last night I felt having Darlene with him would help integrate him, and Darlene's a great communicator. And I thought that went very well in regard. And it's bit by bit, but he'll pick it up bit by bit. Obviously, a little bit different system coming from man-on-man coverage, but he'll fit in, I would think, very fast.